welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, and hopefully you'll like the content today. You know the drill, guys. We're doing another white oak. Hope you're not getting bored and sick of white oak, but I need white oak. 13 on the small, the big end. Nine feet 10 inches. Little bit of knottage here. 12 and a half on the small end. Very straight log. So one thing I wish I had, I do wish I had the lasers like Song with Sandy and a few of you others have. But being outside, I don't think the laser would show up. Today it probably show up. It was really bright out here. It's overcast, but it's really white. So that's why I have the glasses today. I'm gonna try to clean this just a little differently than I have. I've been using my wire brush. I decided to bring the drill motor out and try that and see if that helps. So let me show you what we're doing. There's a good look at the log. I'm just gonna roughly estimate. Now if I had a laser line, I could go just right down the laser and that would be pretty nice. But I don't, so I won't. But I am going to try this. Hey, I kind of like it. You can see it's cleaning it. Probably much better and no longer than my other method. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, I do like that. Maybe I'll get a dedicated drill motor for this. Or what if you hooked it onto the front of your sawmill? It wouldn't be enough. All right, I'm just thinking out loud. Let's get this going. Yeah, I think it's ready to go. White oak and mill's warmed up. Just a little fluid when needed today. I think I mentioned it, but 1 inch boards. Let's say 12, 13 inch cant, 12. We're gonna get a 9 to 10, a 9 inch cant for sure. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Did you like that? I hope you did. You know that safety bar in front of the blade has that little 10mm thumb screw. Get yourself a bag of them. They always fall out. If you're going to use it, I don't always use it. back there. The jar that I hold the track sweepers in, full of transmission fluid and diesel fuel, tipped over in the top of my toolbox there and made quite a mess. So I didn't get my job done here. So, a little behind. I have this little 5-foot piece. I'm going to mill it into 1-inch boards as well. I wonder if I can slide it. Split the difference a little. Must be a knot. Oh yeah, big knot right there. So it'll stay right there. It's only hanging off about a foot, so it's not gonna have much, it probably won't deflect at all. So we're gonna do the same thing. This was the other piece of that log I just brought up here, and I cut it because I had a swoop right there. If you can see it, there's a swoop right there. So that's where I cut it off. I wouldn't have got as big as I needed last time otherwise. Let's get this cleaned up. I think this might be my new way to do this. I think it was well worth cutting that little 5-foot log. Got some nice boards here. Oh, don't bark at anybody, Abby. It's just a mailman. So I showed you that amp meter going up. It was at 1.7, so that blade's dull. I just put it on today, but this is white oak. It's hard. And it has the bark on it, so you know even though I hit with a wire wheel, there's still going to be a lot of grit in it. All right, let's see what we ended up getting. Oop, one more scrape job here. So I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 nice 1 inch by, oh, those are all, they're all 9 inches. 8 1x9s, almost 10 foot long, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1x9s, 5 foot long. I'm happy with what we're getting. I have one more piece of white oak on the log deck. I'll take you along tomorrow with that one. So again, I have a project for these, a couple of projects actually, this coming summer, so I'd like to get the lumber supply stocked up a little bit. But what I was getting at about that amp meter, at 23% of speed, when I get to about 1.6 to 1.8, when I'm fluctuating in there at 23% speed, I know I'm dull. It's kind of a slick way. Now, it does take, I'm not taking into account the width of the board too. So the width of the board, that's up to like a 9 to 12 inch, like this right here. Obviously skinnier, I can go faster. Thinner boards, I can go faster. But, something about this size, I'm looking at changing the blade when I get to about 1.6, 1.8. Another thing I'm looking at is how it exits the end of the board. Or the log, does it spring out? If it's going slow and all of a sudden it has a quick acceleration at the end, I also know that it's dull. Because my track, it's keeping it at, or my carriage is at one steady speed with that carriage feed I have. So it's an easy way to tell. I like it when it goes in, comes out, it never changes speed. That's when you got a nice blade. I just sharpened that blade this morning before we came out here. But it cut well, if you got all that lumber, that's oak, white oak, probably a few $100s worth if you had to buy that for the cost of a blade, even if you replace the blade every time. But I sharpen them, so it's not that big of a deal for me. Another tale is the frizzes, this stuff on the ends, the outfeed side. Some species are more prone to it, but when I start getting a lot of it, I know I'm dull as well, especially with the oak. It seems to cut, you get some frizz, I don't know what we call them, stringy pieces coming off the edge, but you shouldn't have too many of them. Now popple, I get a lot on popple. It doesn't matter how sharp I am, but again, the OS27 worked flawlessly. I do like using that drill motor for cleaning it with a wire wheel on it, so I might do that more often. You might see that out here. So, okay, guys, hopefully I'm healing good again. Thanks for coming back, guys. This is one of those videos that I made before my knee surgery. I'm feeling good today, but yeah, it's a week from today, 2 weeks from today, my surgery. I am very excited about it. I need to get moving on with life here. Anxiety's building a little, though. We'll talk about that. All right, you guys have a great day. Take care. We'll see you at the mill next time. Over and out.